Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ao from Continent 200 Clan 1, back with another Chief Almighty video. If you're not familiar with Chief Almighty, it's a new game that I've been playing recently with the team over on Continent 200, like I said. If you want to check it out, if you're interested in the game or it seems interesting or you want to give it a try, it's free to play. You can download it in the description down below. That's a custom link from myself and the developers. So you get the game basically directly, and you get a little extra little goodies. In any case, today's video we're going to be talking about beasts. Beasts in Chief Almighty are incredibly important, and generally people don't really kind of get fully how to handle these beasts. So you want to go over here into your beast lair. This is basically the only way you can access all of your beasts. There are two different categories of beasts. There's beastlings, which I'm not really sure why it says beta. I guess maybe it's still in the beta, but beastlings aren't terribly important. You can basically mate with another beast, with another player's beasts. They can be in your continent or just on a completely other continent. It doesn't really matter, but you can mate with another player's beast, and eventually you'll get this little baby egg guy, and they give you some bonuses basically. So in this case I have troop load plus 3%, wood production, some gold production, yada yada yada, and over here we get some extra training speed, barbarian training speed, rider defense, etc. So they're just kind of freebies to get, basically just by seeking partners. So that's about it, and then you just quickly raise them and you get some of those skills. It's not terribly important, it's just some free extra little bitty stats, so you might as well just do that whenever you can. The main portion, however, is these actual beasts here. There are 4 beasts in the game currently. There is this raptor beast, or Bob. You can rename your beast whatever you want, so I've just named this guy Bob. There is the frost pterosaur, who is named Doggy. There is the saber-tooth tiger, which is named Dog. And then there is this unlocked beast, there's this locked beast, Kong, that I have not unlocked, who is a hairy dog. So, 4 beasts, like I said. This raptor beast, everybody gets for free whenever you basically reach a certain tribe center level. You get this raptor. The frost pterosaur, on the other hand, is basically for riders. So it increases your rider attack and charge damage by 60. And it increases the effect of the beast skill Beastly Rage by 100. So generally you're going to want to use your frost pterosaur with maybe rider heroes, for example. Grim is a hero that gives decent rider charge damage. So the frost pterosaur or Doggy lines up pretty well with Grim. Now, like I said, the frost pterosaur's unique skill is a skill that the raptor does not have, and none of the other monsters has the exact same skill. So the frost pterosaur increases the beast skill Beastly Rage by 100. Beastly Rage is down here. You don't unlock it to level 60, so for me it's that increase is actually completely pointless. But it basically just gives you increased troop damage, and that's across the board. It's a really, really powerful skill, and getting it increased by 100% is super nice. Now, there are 2 different variations of kind of stat modifiers. So increasing rider attack and increasing charge damage plus 60 is a literal just plus 60. It's not 60%. It's not plus 60% of whatever number you have. So if you have 1,000 rider attack, it's not going to give you an additional 600 rider attack. It'll just give you 60. So you will now have 1,060. Same with charge damage. However, the beast skill effect increase is by 100%. So if you have 4% increased troop damage, if it's level 1, your Beastly Rage skill, it will be plus 100%, meaning double. So it'll actually be increased troop damage by 8. So just keep that in mind. And it's a little bit interesting that they say percentages on both, but just know that percentages oftentimes means additive. Sometimes it can be multiplicative, but generally it's going to mean additive. You will also notice that on the Beast Unique skill, it says that the skill will be more effective as the loyalty increases. Loyalty is basically just a kind of bar that as you increase your loyalty, you increase the effectiveness of this skill, as well as the regular beast stat buffs that you gain. Once you're at max loyalty, it becomes whatever your level is equivalent, basically. So loyalty, in order to get loyalty, I will show you with the Sabertooth or dog, because my Sabertooth is not max loyalty. You'll see here that the increase of his beast unique skill increases Bloodstained Fangs by 81.27%. So not that 100%. If his loyalty was maxed, then it would be increased by 100%. But since this is not, I'm basically getting 81% of maxed loyalty. Similarly with the Barbarian attack, obviously I'm getting a little bit less. It should be around 30. And then the regular beast stat buffs, I'm getting 39.8 instead of 49. So it's a very stark difference. And my loyalty is 81.27%. Hence why everything is 80%. In order to increase your loyalty, you are going to want to use secret fruits. So as you can see here, if I use 1,873 secret fruits, I'll basically get max loyalty on my Sabertooth. And then all those bonuses will be at basically the max loyalty. You can get these secret fruits in a lot of different ways. You can buy them with gems in the VIP store. So if you have your VIP unlocked and it's currently active and you use gems, you can buy secret fruits that way. You can buy them with packages, of course. And then there are oftentimes events where these secret fruits will be kind of rewards. Sometimes there are beast chests, for example, where you can get secret fruits or beast XP or beast skill XP. So yeah, once you get all of your beasts to max loyalty, secret fruits then become useless. So I wouldn't say rush your secret fruits. If you have one beast, for example, Raptor, fully maxed, and let's say you just unlock your Sabertooth Tiger and it's really low loyalty, you're going to want to be using your Raptor until your Sabertooth gets at a high enough loyalty percentage. So that's about it on loyalty, but it is definitely an increased cost if you are planning on unlocking these extra beasts. So note, if you buy these beasts, make sure that you either have enough superfruits or that you're prepared to buy some superfruit packages, or just wait your time and slowly build up your beast until it's ready to be used. So that's about it on loyalty. Now we can talk about some of the costs to these beasts, because that's what a lot of people wonder. The Raptor beast is basically free to play, like I had mentioned. All of the other beasts are pay. Meaning, well, you have to buy them, basically. They come in $100 packages as well. These fragments of these beasts come in $100 packages. You can't get them for less. Now, there has been at least one event since I've been playing for the past, 2 or 3 months maybe, where one of the rewards was fragments of a beast. So I got 50 fragments of Kong by completing some other event. Now, it might have been a cumulative purchase event anyway, so at the end of the day, you still needed to spend, but that's about it. For the most part, recognize that you're going to be spending $100 packages in order to unlock these beasts. So it's not for everybody. And you can see that here. You'll get 50 fragments of Kong for $100. So Kong is basically $1,000 to unlock, minus any events or anything like that, like I had mentioned before. If you just wanted to day one just buy them out, it would be $1,000. The Frost Pterosaur is, I believe, $600. It's either $400 or $600. I don't particularly remember, but let's just imagine that it's $600 to unlock all the fragments. And then the Sabertooth Tiger is either $200 or $400. I believe it is $200 to unlock the Sabertooth. So this is the beast that most players are going to have unlocked, is the Sabertooth. Now, there's a lot when it comes to beasts. So there's a rank of your beast, which goes from 1 star to 5 stars. In order to increase your rank, you are going to need life crystals. Now, life crystals are very, very hard to get. Currently, there is only one player in the entire game with a rank 5 beast. That is C-Test from our clan actually, so a newer player. So it's not something that like older players have an advantage over these newer players. The life crystals are very difficult to get. There is actually currently an event going on where you can get life crystals. I will show that quickly just to kind of show you the cost of these life crystals. They're not cheap at all. Where is it? Somewhere in here. Oh, whoops, it's in the wrong one. So in this ultimate purchase, you can get knowledge crystals, you can get March effect fragments, you can get rebel light tears, and then the round 5, you're getting 10 life crystals. So round 5, basically you need to purchase 1 million diamonds during this event in order to get 10 life crystals. Now I believe the first level, the first rank up is actually 10. You only need 10 crystals, but from 2-star to 3-star, you need 50. From 3-star to 4-star, you need who knows how many, maybe 100. And then from 4-star to 5-star, I don't even want to think about how much you need, but you get the point. They're very, very difficult to come by, so rank is not something you should really be considering about your beast. It's kind of lucky that mine's already a 2-star. However, you do get some nice extra benefits. So I'm getting an additional 10% troop attack and an additional 5% HP because I have a 2-star beast. If it was going to be 3-star, I would then be getting 20% troop attack and 10% HP. So it's not huge. It's not something that you really need to focus on, but it can be a difference maker at the very, 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 very top levels. So there is rank, and then there is level. Level, you just need beast XP, and again, it's just going to increase those stats basically by level. So if you're level 44, you're gaining 44 troop attack times 2, so 88. If you're level 45, you're then getting 45 times 2, so 90. And then that's the same with HP. And you can check some of these numbers here as well. This is your total, so this is including beast skills. But just know that strictly level is going to increase your troop attack by a lot, and also your HP. Then we have beast gears. So beast gears work much different than all the other gears in the game. It goes from leather to steel to pyrite to jewel studded to talonite. Talonite being the basically final gear set. The way that you unlock these is you need these beastly slates, and you have to unlock them one by one. So you have to unlock leather first, or basically, then you have to unlock steel, then you have to unlock pyrite, then you have to unlock jewel studded, then talonite. I have 12,000, but I cannot just unlock jewel studded. So you have to go all the way up. And it's for each different type. Now there's head, there's back, there's tail, and then there are legs. And on each one of those different types, you can have 2 different sets of gear. So once you unlock it using your beastly slates, then you want to craft it using elements of nature. You can get these elements of nature basically just by killing wildlings all the time. The beastly slates, it's a little bit harder to get, but you don't really need to spend a lot of money on these beastly slates. And they're basically just to unlock it once. It's not to craft it. Then, once you craft your gear, you can upgrade your gear basically like augmentation using shimmering ambers, and it's just going to increase the effects. Now, the beast gear just kind of takes a little bit of time. You don't get like enormous stats right away, but they are definitely nice stats, and it's not a very expensive process to get pretty high level gear. As you can see, the Talonite headgear gives you attack on all troops. And I mean, I've already crafted 2 of them. They're both at level 4. I could get, one of these easily to level 5. And I mean, I really haven't spent much, if any, money on the beast gear. So, or at least specifically on the beast gear. So they're nice little stats to have. And it just takes time. I wouldn't like stress about buying beast gear really, really quickly. Then we have beast skills, and this is where a lot of the focus comes into. So there are a ton of beast skills. I'm not going to go over every single beast skill. I'll just go over some of them very briefly. You have Boundless Strength, which is one of the crucial ways to increase your squad capacity, which is a very important number in this game. And there are 2 different level systems that you can see here. There's Skill Upgrade, which is just skill XP. As you can see, I just gave 10,000 skill XP to this. And then there is skill rank, which uses knowledge crystals. Similar to the life crystals, except a lot easier to get. Knowledge crystals, you can literally just straight up buy them, but you also get them all the time in maybe chests and regular packages and events and things like that. You'll get these knowledge crystals a lot more frequently than the life crystals. So you'll see a lot of people have, ranked up a lot of their skills, maybe even to level 5 or level 6, I guess. But yeah. So you can increase squad capacity from here. You can increase your regular damage versus specific types. So I have rider damage versus barbarians. You can do hunter damage versus barbarians, hunter damage versus riders, etc. Then there is just regular troop damage against all other types of troops. There is attack versus tribe center. There is regular troop attack, and etc. So there are a lot of different abilities basically going on in here, and they're pretty important. They do give you huge benefits eventually once you get them leveled up. Now, your beast level also affects the level of your beast skills. So as you can see here, until I reach level 57, I cannot unlock this skill. And also, there are certain skills where if, let's say I unlock this skill, I can only upgrade it to level 1 at level 57. I'll have to level up my beast before I can start upgrading that skill even higher. So your beast level is kind of the number one important thing of your beast. Then I would say your beast skills, then focus on your beast gear, and finally your beast rank, because that's unlikely that you're going to be getting your beast rank very high. Okay, so now that we've kind of covered everything in the beasts, let's talk about how to use these beasts. So it's important to note that these beasts are active stats. They're not passive stats, meaning I'm not getting 49 troop attack, 49 troop attack, so like a 98 troop attack, 49 HP. I'm not just getting these passively. I only get these stats when I am using the beast in my squad. And you should also note that I'm not getting 3 times that for the 3 beasts that I have unlocked. It is simply, you can have 1 beast on 1 squad, and you will gain these benefits on that single squad. I should also note, everything is shared across all of these beasts. So rank, level, beast skills, and beast gear is going to be shared across all the beasts. So I didn't level up Doggy to level 44 and the Raptor Bob to level 44. It's just, you just use your XP. All of your beasts are going to be that exact same level. The only thing that's different is the loyalty, and that's specific to the individual beast. Okay, so what we want to do now that we have our beasts unlocked, or if you're just using the Raptor, when you go to attack something, whether it be a wildling or a base or anything, you can choose the different beast that you want. So here are, I can choose Doggy. That's kind of the best beast that I have. Currently, like I said, it works really well with Grim and, maybe Sekko as well. Sekko gives rider charge damage, so this is kind of a combo that I like to use, or Bow and Combe. You can use those two as well. They give rider attack and rider charge damage. And then you just select your beast, and whether or not you want to use them, you just check it or uncheck it. And as you can see, this is basically your squad power number here. So 1.7 million. I just have some random stuff here and just random troops. When I equip the beast, look how much I actually jump up. So almost 500, actually over 500,000 power just for my level 44 beast. Now, if it's level 70, obviously it's going to give you a lot more power. Or if all the beast skills are heavily upgraded, it's going to be giving you a lot more power as well. So that's about it. You simply go ahead and attack with your beast, and then you'll notice that your beast is out and attacking in this squad. So that's pretty much it on beasts. Honestly, once you get them down, they kind of just sit there and you pretty much just use them. They're incredibly important though. They give you so much extra stats. It's something like, 200 stats or something that these beasts provide. And my beast isn't even that amazing. Just unlocking the beast and giving the max loyalty, you're getting a ton. I'm getting 60 extra rider attack and 60 charge damage. That's a ton of rider attack. It's pretty hard to get that high of an amount. So Frost Pterosaur is a really, really, really good beast. It's cheap, well, relatively cheap, at least compared to Kong, and you get a ton of stats. Even some of the players who have all these beasts unlocked, they'll still be using their Frost Pterosaur. Now, in my opinion, a lot of players, like I said, are going to get the Sabertooth. That's totally fine as well, since it's significantly cheaper to unlock, but it's not cheaper to level up. It's not cheaper for the beast gear. It's not cheaper for beast skills or rank or anything like that. So if you have it in your mind that you want eventually a better beast, you might just want to save up a little bit more and get the Frost Pterosaur instead of just buying the Sabertooth, but it's up to you guys. That would probably just be my recommendation. And then Kong is really just for the big whales. I wouldn't recommend any like medium or small spender to even consider buying Kong. It's going to be a huge upfront cost, and you don't really gain that much. So Kong gives you barbarian defense and HP, which are really, really, really good stats. But like I said, it's $1,000 just to unlock Kong. Not to mention the loyalty number for the secret fruits needed to max out Kong's loyalty is a lot higher than all the other beasts. So it's just a huge cost for Kong. So that's about it. I should also say it is good to unlock as many beasts as you can, if you can or when you can, if you are doing certain things. So if you basically just have one strong APC, for example, you have two heroes and you have two sets of hero sets or whatever, or two sets of hero relics, you really only need one beast. But if you're doing a lot of attacking, multi-attacking, or you're in the Akaham, whatever it's called, the center battle, and you need to reinforce multiple different things or attack multiple different people at the same time, then you're going to want as many beasts as you can. Having the beast in your squad makes that squad infinitely stronger than not having the beast. So basically it comes down to, if you just have the raptor, you basically just have one APC or one squad. If you have all four of these beasts, you pretty much have 4 good squads. So it's not like silly to unlock multiple beasts is all I wanted to share. All right, so that's about it on beasts, guys. If you have any questions on these beasts, I know it's a little bit confusing, and I also didn't rank these skills, which ones you should get first or anything like that. So if you have any questions on that end, please just leave them down in the comments or contact me however you can, and I would be glad to share my advice with you guys in those avenues as well. All right, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video on beasts, but you want it on a different topic, please let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to get that video up as soon as I can. All right, guys, that's about it. I'm signing off. Take care. Peace.